Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. So after a year of the normalization committee, almost a year of the normalization committee, we almost have an end to the tenure of the normalization committee. Yesterday, Congress was held, the extraordinary conference, and after some deliberation and discussion with members of Congress, a compromise was reached, and now we can have our football back. But elections will be held. Now at the meeting, there were some changes, amendments to the statutes that were proposed by the normalization committee. Initially, the clubs did not agree with the normalization committee on some of the statutes, but after a 1 hour break, they came back and came to a compromise on that. If they had not agreed with it, they would have to prepare a new one, which the clubs will agree on, send it to FIFA, and the normalization committee mandate would have been extended by a further 6 months. I think it's been long overdue. Most of the clubs don't want that already, and it's quite clear that we all want to move forward from this and have our football back. That's the most important thing. The players and their careers are on the line, and hopefully we can get things kicking. Now, Dr. Kwabena Owusu is optimistic following this meeting with the delegates from across the country, representatives from across the country of both clubs and club administrators, and we hope this is the beginning of something amazing for Ghana football. The new reign of the Ghana Football Association, new delegates will be elected, and we'll have a new governing body for Ghana football, and that's great news. That's great news to have now. It's been a long overdue, and over a year now we have not had local football being played, and that is to the detriment. Now I'll just highlight a few of the issues, the amendments, the areas that were by the normalization committee, the new statutes. I'll highlight 4 of them, and Division 1's 48 delegates have been restored. The juvenile football has been restored, which is long overdue, I have to say. Congress now made up of 120 delegates instead of 98 earlier. Now GFA presidents shall have 2 fixed terms, 4 years each of office, same as his vices. So that is the highlight for me. That is the really great point for me. The GFA presidents having 2 fixed years, 4 years each in each term, and I think that will be best for the Ghana Football Association moving forward. I think we've had a lot of troubles with the presidency, with so many staff, and Dr. Kwabena Owusu, as I said, is happy with the new statute agreed upon by the normalization committee and the delegates. He said, "I sit before you with the hope of a great future for Ghana football enterprise. We are fine football nation, and our past glories can inspire us, but we need to get back to the drawing board and plan for the future," he added. The NC's job will be over as Congress has approved the statutes at the extraordinary conference. The roadmap to the next elections will begin immediately as the football fraternity chooses its next leader. Ghana's football has been at a standstill since the collapse of the former administration following the Anas expose. A normalization committee was set to run the football after a year in charge. Dr. Kwabena Owusu-led committee are set to complete their work. So that is the end of the work of the normalization committee. We now have the roadmap to the election. Will be drawn out, and we'll let you guys know as and when things are finally sorted out. We all know what happened. Anas expose brought down the walls of Ghana football, and now we have an end to it. Finally, the normalization committee has done its work. Football in Ghana has been normalized, and it will be back. The league can resume, and all the players can start playing football, and that is all we've been praying for this while all along, and I'm happy to see that coming to an end eventually. On to my next story, and it has to do with Ghanaian player Kwabena Owusu. We all know Kwabena Owusu made his debut for the Black Stars in the AFCON 2019 this year in Egypt. Unfortunately for Kwabena Owusu, the Black Stars were knocked out in the round of 16. He had a great performance as a substitute against Cameroon, most notably when he came on and fired just over the bar, and he showed some initiative on that occasion. The Black Stars drew that game 0-0, but Kwabena Owusu, following the AFCON 2019, he was with Leganes. He moved to Cordoba, but he has in his back of his mind that he wants to play for Real Madrid. He says his dream is to play for Real Madrid, and he is working towards that end. Now, Kwabena Owusu is quoted as saying that my dream is to play for Real Madrid. I am working towards playing for Real Madrid, and hopefully it will come to pass before I retire from football. So that's Kwabena Owusu there, stating his dream that he wants to play for Real Madrid in the future. What do you think about that? Do you think it's a possibility for him? It's only possible if he believes he can do that and needs to work extra hard to make it to that point in his career. So hopefully Kwabena Owusu will make it to play for Real Madrid in the future. Your thoughts are welcome in the comment box on that. To my next story has to do with Ghanaian player Michael Essien. He has made history in the football game FIFA 20. Michael Essien has joined another African legend to become only the second African to be represented in the Icon edition of the FIFA 20. Now, Michael Essien is only the second African player to make FIFA 20's icon list. Drogba was the first. EA Sports announced some exciting features about the upcoming FIFA 20. Among improvements in the release includes changes in the most popular football mode, the FIFA Ultimate Team. The next edition of the game franchise will have some changes in career mode, pro clubs, and a new game known as Fota Football. For FIFA 20's Ultimate Team, EA Sports has announced several new icons with Zidane, Pirlo, Drogba, Ian Wright, Ronald Koeman, and John Barnes. Now, Ghanaian player Michael Essien has been added to the list of players who will make up the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team icons, with an already existing list of great players of the game, including Schmeichel, Carlos Puyol, Cannavaro, Gerrard, Seedorf, Best, Perez, Deco, Van Nistelrooy as icons. Making the list is no cheap feat. Drogba, another African who made the exclusive list. Essien started his career in Ghana playing for Liberty Professionals before moving to Bastia. The Black Stars player then transferred to Lyon before joining English champions Chelsea. Essien, 36 now, played for Chelsea between 2005 and 2014 before going on loan to Real Madrid. He played for other clubs including AC Milan, Panathinaikos, and Persepolis. EA Sports has not revealed Essien's attributes yet as an icon, but fans are already calling for a 99 in shooting, long range to be precise. Others are also not enthused about the Ghanaian making the icon list, claiming he's not retired yet. Some fans in the comment section also asked for Samuel Eto'o to be included. There were, however, positive comments, with one stating his unpopular opinion that Michael Essien is greater than Steven Gerrard. Yeah, that's what one fan said. Do you agree with that? Michael Essien is greater than Steven Gerrard. Do you agree with that assertion from the fan there? But great news there coming from Michael Essien's camp. He has made history, made the FIFA icons list for the FIFA official game 20, which will be coming on later this month in September. The FIFA 20 game will be released in September, and Michael Essien will be in the icon list there, along with Didier Drogba. Samuel Eto'o not included. Your thoughts on it are welcome in the comments box. Michael Essien there in the FIFA 20 icon edition. My final story has to do with Ghanaian player Christian Atsu. Yeah, we all know Christian Atsu is a great philanthropist, and he has been giving away to people. Most recently, I reported about him helping to release some people from prison, people who had committed petty crimes that did not warrant prison time for so long. He paid for them to be released, and the fines he settled on that accord. This time, Christian Atsu is doing some more charity work, and he has paid for the admission of a university student. That's the latest work Christian Atsu is doing. Christian Atsu is currently with Newcastle, and he's playing in the Premier League, and he's doing great philanthropic work. We have kudos to him. When the players are doing great things, we have to commend them as well, and I think it's in that light I have to report this, that Christian Atsu has paid for the dream of a 17-year-old Abdul Hamid Ibrahim to become a mining engineer, after the Black Stars player and Newcastle midfielder paid his university admission fees. Now, Hamid, from the mining town of Obuasi in the Shanti region, had 7 African senior secondary certificate examination, but because his mother invested her savings with one of Ghana's ailing banks, there is no way the young man could have achieved his dreams, as all efforts by the mother to retrieve her money had proven futile. After hearing of the CCF Educational Support Scholarship, which has Atsu act as sponsor, Abdulhamid and his mother rushed to Accra to access his scholarship. The young man was full of joy as he received the scholarship and money to return to Obuasi, prepare for school. I am highly grateful to Christian Atsu for the support. Without him, I was going to stay at home, the teary young man told Crime Check Ghana. His mother, full of joy, may God bless Christian Atsu and give him more footballing years, playing years. He has brought hope to my son. The CCF scholarship targets brilliant but needy students in Ghana who cannot make it in the university because of financial difficulty. So kudos to Christian. He's doing an amazing work there with his charity there, and I think he needs to be commended as much. And that brings the curtains down to today's news for today. No club football this weekend. It's international break. There'll be some Euro qualifiers going on, and also there'll be some international friendlies as well going on. Ghana set to face Algeria. Nothing yet on that front announced, and as and when we get more information on that Algeria clash, I will let you guys know. But today I've been talking to you about the normalization committee's meeting that they had with the delegates at the extraordinary conference to agree on the statutes for Ghana football moving forward. Now they have agreed on it, and football is set to be back. The election roadmap will be drawn, and I'll let you guys know. Now Essien has made history to make it to the FIFA 20 Icons edition list along with Didier Drogba. And finally, Christian Atsu doing some amazing charity work, and Kwabena Owusu dreaming of playing for Real Madrid. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box about everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great one. This afternoon, the Black Meteors will take on Algeria. We'll be live there bringing you pictures.